Hi, Octotube. I hope you're doing well and taking good care of yourself. We are about to check out a game where apparently my car is going to be a monster. It's called Auto Crisis. So let's not wait and dive right in. Here we go. Yo, thank you for the follow. Look at that. Quality presets. Is F. Oh, this is probably custom. Never mind. Lumen. Motion blur off. Nice. It seems like that looks good. Okay, cool. Video, borderless, nice. Unlocked, nah, 60. Looking good. Oh, I thought there was a glitch in the noise. That's awesome, Lucifer. Thank you for asking. Thank you. It's just literally to be a little bit more on the technical side. I just want to stream and have fun, but our community has grown a lot. Now, what not everyone realizes is that when a community grows, it also means the economy grows not just through subs and whatnot or ad revenue, it's also sponsorships, meaning more companies discover the streamer and want to work together with their communities to do relevant things. So, stuff that I'm interested in, I will not just play, but sometimes to even put in some extra money. This goes towards giving money to charity, but also things like Octoaid, where people can reach out and get help with some emergencies. I had one this morning, and we're going to help them out. And most likely, they need to check one extra thing, but basically, these things are made possible simply because people watch. And that's also why charity is possible just because you watch, and why I could build a system where you typing a message generates money for charity, which is not a standard for Twitch or a function they have. It's also why you get money going to charity when you use channel points, or when you subscribe, or when you lurk, or if you join our raid, and all those things, and even when you tune in and your watch time. All of this translates into charity because I decided it does, and it's paid for by you watching and companies investing in sponsorships. So like the sponsorship later today allows us to do more of that. You just wanted to know. Yep, there you go. So now you know. And now YouTube knows too. We don't usually say that early on in the YouTube video, so now people watching YouTube, same thing with YouTube revenue. I don't care for that for myself. I want to use it to help. I need to run away from her, but I can't go. I need my car. I can't go back, too far to walk, so give me back my fucking car. Okay. Hello, yes, Yo-Yo. Okay, nice. It's an egg. I'm gonna disable it if something pops up. Right now we're just driving with our egg. You know, we're Saxon Tart, and as far as I can, as far as our community grows, I will keep helping. Like what we're doing today might be 10% of what we can do in the future if our community grows, and if it doesn't, I'm just happy that our car broke down, that we're able to do what we are able to do. That will always be our main focus. Like, rather than what could we do, if blah blah, what can we do, while blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna lower the sensitivity through my mouse. I need to find a toolbox. Can I also find a flashlight, please? Car broke down. Tried to light the road with the glory of the egg. It did not work. I like the ambience of this game already. Oi, oi, oi. Sick. And also, can we get a shout out for Treacle? Amazing streamer here on Twitch. How bad stamina does my character have? Holy shit. 5 brothers? 5 brothers. Gas, food, and launching. Perfect. Can I steal a toolbox from this car? Pop the trunk. Didn't work. I couldn't interact with my car, man. Hi, Furious Grey. How are you doing today? If your character has asthma, how inclusive of them. Maybe that's why I need my car. I feel safer next to Excuse you? What happens if I'm not close to cars? What happens if I just stand here? Huh? Yeah? No? Okay. I'm not alone. Uh-oh. Oh shit, what the hell? What's that? Accident Art, I've actually discovered that people with less money are more commonly eager to help other people in the same situation than people who have lots of money. Which is why I focus on trying to share what I get in streaming, because I don't want to be someone who gets money without helping people. Just wouldn't feel right for me. Furious Gray, how are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. And how are you doing? Okay, we found the gas station, let's go. A toolbox. Just in the middle of the road. How fitting. Now what? Well, I'm going back, I guess. Don't you dare attack me. I got my toolbox. Uh-oh. Oh, run, 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 run. Oh, shit, what the hell? Oh, dude, that was so close. You can... Oh my god, look at that. Run, 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 run. Whew. I wonder why these beings don't want to get close to cars. Okay, there's a car over here. Like, it was too damn dark to see. It is freaking dark. Did we have actual brightness? Brightness. Let's make it a little bit brighter, actually. There we go. That might work better. Go, 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 go! Love the one review on this game I saw was a negative one that said, I can't stand this person wheezing in my ear every 3 seconds. There we are. Nice. Well, those 5 brothers sure were helpful. Oh, was my car gone or is it still there? I think it's still there. That's your endurance right there. This is my endurance after eating at McDonald's. Dude, it does sound like the turtle. I'm just a wee happy turtle. Teenage Mutant Horny Turtles, Teenage Mutant Horny Turtles, Teenage Mutant Horny Turtles. Horny in a nutshell. Turtle power. My car looks so tiny all of a sudden. What the frick is this? That escalated? Excuse you? Dude, the breathing is too good. Well, I'm leaving. That's definitely wasn't my murder, and I also didn't do a step over it, giving it a lot of footprints. Why am I walking faster? Why am I able to run so fast? Why am I fast? Am I running from something? No. I was a child, right by her side, but in the dark, they did not see. I'd rather run with my 2 feet. Last time I did, my mom got killed! Excuse you? Car won't start still, but I got a toolbox and everything. I need a car battery. I need to go back. Yeah. Can I get a flashlight this time, please? No? Through that, am I right? Yes, work, damn it. Did my stamina improve? I think my stamina improved. What the frick? Good afternoon, Lucifers. Hope you're doing good. So these, there was no sign notifying you the road works ahead. This would never happen if there was just a sign to help you. I know, right? It was just bad signage is all. How are you doing, Lost Arbiter? It's good to see you. Hello. I think there's less cars. That explains why they improved my stamina. Run! Yeah, there he is. I got this, I got this, I got this. Woo! Easy. There's supposed to be a see-through ghost guy there. You mean this guy? No. Absolutely not. Symbiotic with the car, totally. They look like tentacle heads. Whoa. Sick. Oh. Cool. Creating tester, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Indie Ocean. Hello, Squidly. So close to points goal. I know, right? You guys have been freaking insane. You've been kicking it out of the water park. Okay, I need a car battery. And it's just standing on the freaking ground. This can't be good. It's just standing out here in the rain. Hello? Well, back we go. Okay, run, 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 run. I just realized I have less stamina while carrying the battery. And it's turned off the lamps, so I can't freaking see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna show you who's boss. Yeah, yeah. If you don't want to be assaulted and turn this into a battery, you better go. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Phenomenon! Octopals, welcome our lovely friends of the phenomenon and community. Welcome in, Raiders. I have a battery, and I promise I won't assault you with it. This will not turn into assault and battery. Yep, that's the humor you get here. Welcome in, Hantalia, Iladelph, that gamer chick, Luda Norhana, Old Man Broski, Bradis V, Alex Huang 175, Entropy 2000, Mastigera 07 on the Fine Vibe. You know you didn't find out about the lack of stamina in the save sequence creating tester? Wait, are you the developer of this game or like a tester of it? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. So we are fixing a car. And there are people here, and they are not you guys. Unless this is you guys. In that case, why are you bothering me, man? How was the FindyCon? What type of games were you playing? Because one of them looked really sick. You were in the sky and everything. It like, it was really freaking nice, and it looked like it had a very wonderful vibe. Oh no! Oh! Ow! Ow! He spanked me! Apparently I have health. Nice. You made an educated guess? Okay, okay. My eyes are bleeding. What about you guys? But welcome in everybody. We play a little bit of everything here. Later on, we're gonna be playing GeoGuessr. And right now we're checking out this game called Outer Crisis. I legit was expecting to at least have 1 or 2 be mid, but they were all quality. Yo, that's the best feeling. And you get surprised by the sheer quality of the content. What type of, like, are these monsters that were just born to roam parking lots, or are they people that died on parking lots and are now doomed to roam them forever? Like, why are they there? But dude, that is, all 5 games are incredibly good. I'll need to look up your VOD later and see more about them. And seriously, everybody, if you like retro games and occasional indie games, Phenomenon is an amazing entertainer with lots of really fun content. There are a bunch of like fun alerts that he has too. That I also always love the atmosphere and quality of those alerts. It's a very nice aesthetic to his entire stream. What is this game? Is this like Silent Hill? This is more like my car is a monster, probably, based on what I saw in the trailer. We're fixing this car in the most slow way that we possibly can. Also, my mom died. Is that a crocodile? Okay, run, 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 run. Look away from the deadlights. Okay. A crocodile? Holy shit, that's actually sick. Oh, don't forget it. Okay, E. Okay, I guess this way. So, our dude has nightmares about cars, I guess? Okay, that's a lot of freaking doors here. What's this? Young mother dead on scene in St. Peter's Mall tragic car accident. That is an incredibly busted car. Okay, wait. So I can only zoom in on the title. Okay, back. Here we go, read. A kid lost his mother this week as a speeding red SUV was seen colliding with a young mother that was pronounced dead at the scene, all under the young child's eggs. My mom died, that was so casually said. I mean, it was a very casual death. Hello, Tree, by the way. Good to see you. Eggs? Yes. So, for those that didn't catch yesterday, I was trying to describe the eyes of Yinu in K-pop Demon Hunters, but I typoed, and somehow instead of describing his eyes, I described his eggs. And I was like, did you see his eggs glow for a moment there? And I was like, wait, eggs? So now I can't see the word eyes without thinking eggs. So yeah. A tragedy that is not isolated, as it's the 3rd accident in this very parking in the last 3 months. It's true, it's very dark and those parking in the walking path are too narrow. But when you have a child with you, it's irresponsible to cross without looking out for cars. Thankfully the kid is safe, but he will have to grow without his care and his mother, says Emily, a local shopper. What type of local shopper is this? Like, I don't, like, I'm gonna be out right here and say, like, I don't give a shit if you as a person are not like keeping to yourself on a freaking parking lot. If a car is speeding and like the person in the car is the entire issue, because you should be driving at such a measurement that you account for idiots. So like it's the 3rd issue in the last 3 months. I don't think the mother was careless. I think you have a speeding issue. I think Emily is a monster. The driver was transported by EMS for minor injuries. At this time, speed does not appear to have been a contributing factor in this crash. It was just terrible timing, said early police investigation. Can you explain this picture right here of a clearly, completely wrecked up car if speed was not, in fact, a factor? Maybe it isn't. No, wait, that's a human, that's human. Oh, I thought it was a car that had been bent, and these were the bumpers. No, wait, that's a human and human. Humans are not cars. But even so, explain to me why I think humans are cars. What the frick? Emily is just being cruel. Like, you don't have to be careless to suffer under mistakes, too. And maybe you have a depression or anxiety or stress also distracting you. There's so many factors. Humans are not cars. Yeah, right. Write that down. Write that down. It's gonna be on the test later. Are humans cars? Yes or no? That leads in that direction. Aha! Another gate. You know, just gonna say this parking garage sucks. Okay. Cloudy eyeball. Hi, bullets. What are you testing? Oh, you mean the test later, the exam? Yeah, it's gonna be a test, and if you don't succeed, you will die. Yeah, we can't go that way. What about this way? Not that way. Those are some bright crocodiles, man. Some things should not be said. Yep. Even if, like, sometimes something has resulted from something, like, expressing it is, like, you're just gonna show your lack of sympathy. Like, yes, that is an observation and a fact. Also, what the hell is this tiny car? Who? Dude, the size difference between these cars. One is a freaking toy car. What the hell, man? Is it that bad to be repainting the koala ride on someone turned into Mario? I feel like that's familiar, but also not. Okay, look away from the deadlights. I am looking away from the, what am I looking at? I'm looking at a wall, man. Let me heal up. Dude. It's so silly that they made it so that you take damage if you look at these, because they look insane. And I want to look at them without dying. Oh no, red equals scary, man. Was it a Human Transformer cartoon where a man became a car? Is it a man or is it a kid? Because I remember there's like this old cartoon, and it's quite frankly like concerning as hell. Also, why am I here now? And why am I holding a yellow gas can? If Emily is divorced in the game, I think we saw a reason why. If this is Emily from Until Dawn, then I think I know why too. Danger! There's a problem of imagination in this town. What type of announcement is this? Roads and car-centric structures have destroyed everything, and no one have the capacity to imagine anything else. Car brains are infected by a fucking virus. It's like they have a parasite eating their brain to make them not see how everything good is being destroyed for cars. Everything will eventually be gray when they have their way. Say no to that gray world? Save the date. Protest March 4 on St. Peter Roundabout. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but you are imagining too many things. Like, seriously, you need to use less imagination. You're scaring the children. You're scaring the cats and dogs. You're scaring everyone away, man. Okay, this one doesn't seem to weigh me down as much. But do I need to fill it up first? Let's make sure I don't have to go all the way back. Turbo Teen? That does sound familiar. Yeah. Welcome to our town. We see stuff that isn't there. What in the Stranger Things? The car was made of bones and flesh. My wife and I drove by, when we drove by a McDonald's to pick up some food pre-stream. We saw a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it said as an advertisement of boneless bucket, and I was just like, that's a silly advertisement. Buckets don't tend to have bones. And my wife was like, yeah, and they're usually not made off bones either. Hey, our buckets have no bones in them. Are you impressed? Not really. I know worms who have no bones in them. Usually, I mean, I don't delve too deep into my wife's hobbies. Why can you get a bone in bucket? You enjoy the marrow? It's a special deal, tomorrow. One day only. Where are the monsters? Huh. Interesting. No monsters, huh? Well, off we go. That's not very humorous. Keep. Oh. Your bucket has only bones? Only bones? Sounds like a really bad website that only displays penises. Wait, is my car gone? No. My car! Impossible. The car was broken. Fucker stole my car! Yeah. Now what? What do I... Oh. I see footprints. Not the effers. Yeah, not the effers. Anything but the effers. Stuck between roads, there are forests. With trees and grass, and dirt I hate. No turning back, too far to walk. I will get back, my flopping car. Finish Act 1 by entering the forest. That was Act 1. Yeah, I like this game so far. It's fun. Whee! Wait, so people took my car and pushed it down this? And then rolled onwards? Hello? This might be the worst car theft of all time. Kane becomes a stolen car revenge arc. Yep, this is the anime about a person who has a car that he loves, but the car, like, gets kidnapped, and now he has to find his car, and the car, of course, has tremendously well-equipped boobas. So it's like, help me, and I'll let you touch my bumpers. So out we go, to save our well-equipped car. You think our main character has a car-based virus? I think you're right. I think you're right. Thank you for selling the pun, man. Actual hell, what's that? Hello? Excuse me, do you have a moment? Was that a car with legs and feet? Oh no, a dead end. But wait, they pushed my car through here. And then he just tore the trees down? What the frick? Rude. Okay, shortcut. Feel my supple leather? Oh my god. Dude, where's my car in the game? I can crouch. Did you touch my bumpers is wild? Bet that's a movie somewhere, at some place. Okay, Evolution has provided an array of natural defenses in animals to help protect against predators. What happens when the predator are automobiles? Certain species have adapted remarkably. The small town of Salem was chosen for a local study by M. For instance, some fauna at St. Peter's Roundabout have been witnessed to group up and look both ways and use crosswalks and red lights. The public study seems to have impacted the locals' opinions on the matter. Some more fantastic sightings have spread on the local news recently. I've seen the corpse of a porcupine flatten the road. You stand up all mangled up and run up into the forest. I couldn't believe my eggs, said Paul, a retired local. Hello, Bitch Hunter. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Someone was stranded during a long road trip. The people stole the car. The man, now carless, died of starvation. The spirit now somehow haunts the stolen car, now owned by a clueless teen who bought it from a used car salesman. Better call Saul. Better car sales. Okay, I think I found some sort of car graveyard. Hello? Hello? Stuff from my childhood are blocking the way? What the? You had the most who has a freaking piggy bank this big? You can literally shove your entire hand inside of it. Ah, yes, my childhood microwave. I remember that very fondly. Where I used to microwave all my Pop-Tarts. By the way, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. There's a little ducky and there's a little bench and there's a little deer. There's a little mud and a carpet too and a little table over there. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket ship to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I feel like I need to go up on these to avoid being driven over. That's a piggy for 5090. Do you mean the graphics card? Is that a tiny little person? No, it's gas. I'm taking it. I don't know why. I bring this back to the pile of stuff. Oh, from my childhood. I'm burning my memories. How emotional. What do we have over here, though? Other than asthma. No, okay, don't stand in fire. That's a bad idea. Putting butter on a Pop-Tart is probably the most American thing I've heard you say. If you haven't seen it, it's an actual song in Family Guy, by the way. It's so freaking good. That's literally the lyrics. It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. There are a lot of memories I could stand to burn. Did you see that, guys? What the frick is that? Yo. Hi, Dalala. How are you doing? Oh my god, I haven't. Look it up. Look it up. It's so good. Can get an oil spinner from fire to stuff. That would have been smart. I need more. Need more oil. How I get kissed, love it, call it Steve! Hi, Steve. There's oil. No, don't take my oil away. Where do you go? One more for the pile. Whew. Glugga, glugga, glugga. Drink up. Mr. Rosie, by the way, good to see ya. Need one last can. I know where it is. It's right over there. Now you need to be careful of these things. Whew, nice. Hello, Toothbrush. Going well. Thank you. Hope everyone is well. I'm doing great. Wait, didn't we actually have oil here? No, wait, it was up here. It's been a very eventful week. Unfortunately, I can't visit my mom and dad. I'll burn it all tomorrow, but other than that... Chaco! Oh no, he ran up there. But I was supposed to be up there. We're fine, we're fine. Hey, Blisk, no? Oh, I hope school is good to you, Toothbrush. I'll burn it down to birds and trees, cherished moments and memories. So I can go and stop thinking, take back the road, forget it all. I thought he was gonna swear about his car again. Oh. Well. Oh no, my baby elephant! From my childhood. Star Ribby! Thank you for gifting that sub to Toothbrush. I believe that saved you 20% on your sub too. Thank you for gifting that. I hope you'll enjoy it, Toothbrush. Wait, the fire is back? Hello? The fire took up again. Nice. Sorry, Mom and Dad can't visit today. I'm burning memories. By the way, who are you guys? Uh-huh. Oh, it's on a timer? Shit. Oh no, will I make it? Ah, just push me to the side. So I had to put out your fire safely. Yup. This game is a lesson about don't, like, be romantically invested in your car. And also put out your fire properly. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, ow, ow, no, 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 there's a note over here. I want to read it, man. Please. I want to read the diary. Yeah, no. Are we good? What in Spider Ghost? I know, right? I think it's some sort of car. It has come to my attention that some concern has been raised about the establishment of new roads and the subsequent destruction of the surrounding forest. I can assure you, the widening was supported by an ecological and security assessment. By which I mean, we hired someone and told them to tell us what we wanted them to tell us. Traffic on this section of the road has increased significantly since the construction of the panorama malls, increasing the likelihood of further crashes, potentially with much more severe accidents. The only solution is quickly subscribing.
Oh, thank you for all the motivation to power me through my thesis. Love your streams and this community.
Oh, thank you so much, Squiddly, for the 3 months. Good luck with your thesis. Kick ass! You got this! Yeah! You freaking got this! Yeah! That's the kick-ass attitude that you bring. Thank you so much for being a part of our day. The only solution is pushing forward with the road restructuring, and most of the forest will have to be moved by specialized arborists. Thank you for your understanding, Mayor Luther. Fire Thorlar is amazing. Thank you. The frickin' hell? Boss, I can't make it to work today. My car just got kidnapped by baby cars. You heard me? Oh. Get up. I said cool about there was someone over here. Help! There's a lever here. No, don't kill me. See him. I see him. I'm running into the monster. Ah, shit, we have to start here. Sentient cars reminds me of Cyberpunk. It reminds me of kids. Oompa bada ba ba, whoopah bada ba ba. I want to scare, scare. Ow! Thank you so much for the 3 subs. $3 more to charity. Oh, the note has already been taken. That's good. My car. My freaking car. $3 more to AWOO. It's a very important charity. We need to help people AWOO more. That's the most important thing ever, man. There's a severe lack of AWOO. Think about it. When you see hateful, bad people, how much do they AWOO? Not much at all, man. Ha! Is this a boss fight? What the freaking hell? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lever over there, and there's a lever over there. Alright, I think we need to go over here. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Up, 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 up. Okay. Hey, Puddin'. So here's a funny little thing. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. I started a project which is supposed to help smaller creators. So I uploaded a short on both YouTube and TikTok and Instagram where people could just see it as a small creator, leave a comment or something nice in their username. People left comments of something nice. But not a single person left a comment with their actual Twitch names, meaning that I'm not finding any small creators for those videos that I can then raid. So, like, I can't help smaller creators because they're not helping themselves. Like, come on, throw me a bone. Like, leave me your Twitch name, damn it. Oh, shit. Oh. We have to do both fast enough. They're on YouTube and TikTok, Star Kitty. Run. Please! Freaking got him. Well. I thought it was a specific one, my bad. No, either the YouTube short or the TikTok short. So, as the instructions are in that video, those videos, said out loud, and also with a comment on TikTok and a description on YouTube, all you have to do to help other smaller creators is just enjoy the video. If you leave a like and a comment, it gives it a chance to be seen by more, and it also spreads some positivity, making it a wholesome experience. By also leaving a comment with your actual Twitch name, gives me a chance to raid you, or other small creators to also see your comment to be like, yo, other fellow small creators, so you have a chance to meet with like-minded, wholesome individuals. So that's not something you have to do, but it would greatly like help and support the project of like trying to spread more light to smaller creators. Help me help you. A few seconds every time makes a massive difference. Building up smaller creators, awesome idea. Yeah, I figured like a raid is like a great way to make someone stay, but putting it out there is kind of like a wholesome thing that people get to see like this happen, and they have a chance to help themselves, make it more likely it happens to them too, which is fun for me. So the entire goal is just to help others, but also at the same time, people need to watch those videos to help us support them. And also any potential revenue that comes from that will also be a potential donation to a smaller creator, where we can dedicate the revenue to that too. So literally just making a system that people can use as much or as little as possible, but the more it's used, the more they help themselves and other smaller creators get a bit more spotlight. This inspires smaller creators to like show up and actually stream. I think if you aren't motivated to stream because you're a small creator, you're streaming for the wrong reason, and you definitely need to ask yourself what you're creating content for in the first place. You need to ask yourself while you're having fun, when you're not making it into content, and why you're having less fun if you make it into content. Like, stream for fun, but having an opportunity to be seen easier, and especially since a lot of creators are very talented, fun, and enjoyable, they just haven't been noticed or seen or found, then that can make a big difference. But you definitely need to already have fun with other people, otherwise the answer is, unfortunately, you won't have fun even if people are there. Like, I have the same mentality and mindset now as I had 2 years ago when our community was 1/3 the size of what it is today. Oh wait, not 1/3, 1/4. 25% of the size it is today. And I also had the same mentality when I had 30 viewers. You need to have the right mindset from the get-go. Unfortunately, a lot of people like start thinking that the viewership is what matters and label success. If you stream for 5 years and you have 10 viewers, the success is that you were having so much fun for 5 years that those 10 viewers like were super appreciated by you without feeling like there's people lacking. If that makes sense. Nice, Arcto. Wise Rose? Wise Mist? You know, if you vanished, Rosie, I would missed you. Yup. Wait, I don't think we should go all day over there. I think we should go down here. Whee! Ow! What do you mean, ow? Is this gonna open and I will die? Beautiful pun. Thank you. I felt like I rose to the occasion. Ha! Yeah. You know, some people blow up out of nowhere from pure luck at the time, like Queso. Statham said it was lucky to have even blown up as he did. Here's the thing. Anyone who says it wasn't luck are lying. And either they lie like with ill intent or they get cheesed. God damn it! Or they lie because they don't know better. You can be the funniest, most talented, most wonderful person in the world. But if nobody discovers your content, that's still not gonna reach anyone. And a lot of people are under the impression that their opinion doesn't matter. So someone can find someone's stream and it's really good, but they will never share it. They won't tell their friends. They won't tell other people who watch other streams. Even when asked, do you have any fun recommendations for me? And they're like, no, I don't know. So most people don't do the word of mouth thing. That is why someone like Queso, like Markiplier, like this stream, like Phenomenon that rated us earlier, it means that the pure luck is the factor of people actually finding your content, and also the pure luck of people being interested in actually sharing it. So you can be the most talented person ever, doesn't mean people will ever watch you, which is why it's always luck. I'm lucky, Queso is lucky, Markiplier is lucky, Jacksepticeye is lucky, Insip is lucky. We're all lucky. And the only ones who aren't lucky are people who don't appreciate what they have been given and still think they deserve more and are more hell-bent on getting more rather than just enjoying themselves and appreciating what they have. They are legions and trample all. New breed of bees now roam the land. They trail their veins all over green and then trade our homes with their gray world. I wish I didn't have to like read it like this because the notes look really good. Not so much. I think it has a lot to do with self-image too. Maybe being too far up your own head show up because you might think no one cares to watch, which isn't true at all. Indeed, and like even if nobody is watching, does that matter? Why are you creating content if you're just saying it's to have people watch it? Well, upload a short. Their algorithm means that your shorts will be shared automatically. There you go. You now have people watching your content. You're satisfied. Boom. Create your content. Literally that. Stream on Twitch. Get 0 viewers. Take a clip of a fun moment, put it on YouTube, algorithm does its thing, you entertain anything from 100 to 10,000 people, boom, satisfied. No, like, ignore the whole, like, viewer thing, and you'll have a much better time. Like, just create the content because, like, that's the name. You're a content creator, not a content for viewer creator. You know? God damn it! Stop teasing me, Wayne! God damn it. But this is also why I, as a bigger creator, hope to be able to, like, be a part of that luck for people, where they were lucky to find me, so I could help other people find them. Once some people on Twitch from approx 10 years ago and all the way to now, and they have never gained more than 10 viewers. They've done so much with streaming every day for around 10 whole years. Crazy. I always hope the best for them. And that's the main thing. And it's like, just take a moment. Like, it's magical to see a community like this one, for example, get to where it is. I regularly get told that people are so impressed and happy with how things are going in this community, and people in the community being so happy they are here, and that you found your way here. I think it's also you found it from YouTube, from InSim. But it's like creating Tester says, numbers can mess with your head. So when you get into content creation, a lot of people see someone do a thing and they think it's easy to get noticed. They're like, oh, that person uploaded a video, I'll upload the same type of video. Why am I getting 0 views? It's just because it ain't that easy. So that's also important to know that most people you watch for several years had basically no viewers at all. Our community for about 8 years fluctuated strongly between 100 to 250 with rare spikes upwards beyond that. And I was super happy and satisfied with that. And now suddenly we're not in that field, and that was just pure luck. And that was after 8 years of content creation. If something happens, it rarely happens overnight. It can, but rarely does. And if it never happens, you still had a good time. That's the end point. Did you have a good time up until that point? Because otherwise, when it happens, you ain't gonna start having a good time either. You know? It's like cute little octopus playing Lethal Company. Thank you, Redster. And also, thought to myself, this looks like a good stream to watch. Thank you, thank you. And because you streamed about 10 years ago, I was doing Minecraft pixel art. Thank you for being here today. You're a wizard. It's unbelievable what you made from blocks. For those wondering what Big Ghost is talking about, type WR, and you will have a video of the world record I built. And you will get a sample of what type of pixel arts I built in Minecraft. Numbers in that sense is why I didn't go into art as a career. That makes sense. And also, like, you're gonna be bombarded. Like, that's the whole thing. And I try to tell Twitch, and I will tell them more as an ambassador, monetization is great. When you have those offers like, here, monetize your content. That's great that you can help them earn a living on creating more content. Now, you have to sell it the right way, because they're constantly saying, like, you need this. You need to monetize, you need that, because they also earn money on you monetizing. What they need to do is make the tools feel more like they're available as a thing that helps you do what you do even more, rather than make it seem like it's the, like, notion of success. You constantly get blasted that you should monetize and you should do this, and this is tools that will help you grow. But they just foster the mentality that you're meant to grow and meant to earn money. You need to show the tools in the right way with the proper phrasing. Otherwise, you as a platform also seed the wrong mentality when a content creator gets into it, because they get blasted with that, and toxic creators that says it's all about the money, they don't give a shit about their viewers, and they also sometimes get involved with streamers who have been just in the mindset that numbers is so important, not being toxic, but they're just so obsessed with numbers, and that's where all the bad mental health comes from. And add you to that clip to my YouTube, the right name tagging, of course I can steal if you want to. You guys feel old, Big Ums? You are old. You like doing creative stuff for you alone, creating Tester? If you ever want to share your art with our community, we do have a Discord, you can share stuff like that. And yo, Project Zomboid Mod Melot, let's go. Remember earlier this year when I was streaming consistently only for my friend, tell me that I'm not a hot woman with big boobs so no one will watch me? So then I'm kind of falling off because I don't know how to proceed. I mean, why don't you get big boobs? No, but like, I know it can feel like I'm in a position where people are watching, and it's easy to say, who cares if nobody's watching? You know, like, because I have people watching, so it can seem like disconnected. Doesn't matter if anybody's watching. And I can show you a bunch of streamers I watch One person is YB2, huge, huge fan of that guy. And he does sit between 5 to 20 viewers, depending on what he plays. He plays a little bit of what he feels like, and he's always super happy, super welcoming. He always has this really warm tone to his voice, and like that's what you want. You don't want the like stressed apart person that is more concerned about people tuning in than having fun, constantly looking at their viewership. Akipa, let's see, they've been getting concerned about numbers of the starting game. It's a little sad to see her so hung up on it. The only thing I can say, and this goes for anything, if someone is stressing about numbers, you as a viewer have a choice where you can make the choice of, like I say, responsible watching. You don't want people to get hurt. You don't want that. And unfortunately, if you watch someone doing something that hurts them, you can also make the healthy choice of watching less to kind of signal, because that's your way of communicating with a person that is too focused on numbers. Watch less of what they like doing also, because then you're signaling that they're so focused on the wrong thing, and you can only communicate with them that way. Words don't help. You have to use the numbers to communicate with them. So this doesn't mean you should stop watching people forever, but sometimes take a break, because that can signal to them that they need to take a break. Like, communicate with what they like their language, if that makes sense. And this goes for anyone, not anyone in particular, especially targeted. Like, don't watch that one, that's what this person thought about that. And also think about it as a viewer. You deserve to have fun watching the content, which also means that if you find yourself being concerned about the creator because they're doing a lot of those things, you also deserve to watch someone that doesn't make you concerned. You don't have the responsibility to fix their problems, if that makes sense. You can sometimes help fix someone's problems. That's great when you can, but it's not your responsibility either. So ask yourself what the situation is and act accordingly. I would recommend, if anyone ever feels like you're concerned about how I handle things, communicate it with me if I haven't understood what I'm doing, or just, you know, otherwise. Since I don't care about numbers, you can tell me with words, you know? But I'm never gonna look down or up or sideways at anyone who is too focused on numbers. It's like, it's unfortunate that they might be, but everybody has their own journey and they all need to learn their own way. Also, let's play the game a little bit. But I'm just very passionate about people's well-being as both viewers and streamers. I don't mind taking like 10 minutes in a stream to just solidify that you matter. Your passion as a viewer, your passion as a creator, your passion as a human being in this world should be elevated, seen, and celebrated in a way that works healthily for you. And Keepa, like, I'm not gonna be rude against anyone, but I'm also gonna say, it's if a stream or content creation is about someone's livelihood, then the content isn't good enough. Because it should be about the content that brings a livelihood. It shouldn't be that the livelihood is creating content, if that makes sense. It's reversed. Like, the livelihood shouldn't even be something that's a concern. You can inform about what your livelihood is like, but then people, like, it's like if a 10 viewer stream would be like, I can't afford my bills streaming full time. That's information, but that also means that if you're expecting people to suddenly pay you more, so as you have 10 viewers, you can quit your job, then you're looking at it the wrong way. So you just need to remember that it's not your responsibility. If their livelihood isn't working out, there are jobs out there. They can get a job, you know, and that may suck. You might want to watch someone more, but reality is what it is. 0.01% of all creators ever that you ever watch will be full-time streamers. It's okay not to be, you know? So let's see, nowadays bees have no paw, nor fang, nor fur. They're slick and cold, they roar and howl, they strike and flash, they're bright, cold, and draining light. Full-time is extremely challenging, depending on the circumstance, because I get the, like, being able to be a full-time streamer economically is extremely challenging. Definitely, factually, yes. Mentally, not necessarily. I am one of those people who just, like, I have been in positions with less money. I've communicated that, where I've just been like, I would love to play that game, but I can't afford it. And there have been 2 times during the 8-year journey where I was close to not being able to afford streaming, and that was okay. I even had plans in mind for a celebration end stream where I would just, like, go out with a bang. I would celebrate our journey rather than be sad that it was ending. But they turned around. And that wasn't even extremely challenging as much as it was this circumstance that was reality. And I was actually considering what jobs I would get. I was considering writing a book too. Oh my god, what is this? This is sick. Lucifer, yes, we have captions here. What have they done to my car? Is my car a god? Take the kids to be in a position where that's your full-time job? Yep. But, like, it's a separation of, like, falls. What have they done to my car? Wait, why does it say falls now? I need to run. Oh, what is this? But it's a separation of, like, the likelihood you're in a situation being extremely challenging versus letting it impact your mentality. Because reality is what it is, no matter if you're anxious about it or if you're calm about it. Like, does your anxiety about it actually help situation? If it does, then, like, no problem. But if it doesn't, it's making it harder for you to solve the situation. Or, even so, is it meant to be solved? And this goes for anything, like, in the world, like, not just content creation. Are you wasting time trying to solve something that is bad, that can't be solved? And you're wasting that time that you need to put to other solutions that is the next chapter. Like, sometimes you love the job you had, but maybe it's time for a next chapter, which isn't necessarily gonna be worse. But you need to prepare for that instead of clinging with your claws to what you would love to keep. Oh shit, that was close. Also, Gallitrots, I will remark on the sentence, if you have been told by any streamer that you as the viewer need to step up, I'm terribly sorry to say this, and I'm not like specifically taking any person specifically saying it, any person saying it, you as a viewer should actually take a break from that streamer. It's not your responsibility. Like, it's your responsibility as a creator to create the content you want to see. Clearly that's not the case at the moment, and that's okay. But if you want more people to watch, ask yourself what you're creating. You know? You deserve better than that. A streamer should never tell you you need to step shit up. Like, hello? I'm so sorry to hear you've been told that. And like I said, I don't say this regarding any particular person saying it. It's that it's being said at all. So I hope I don't come across as rude saying it. I will just say one last thing before we enter this field. Hold it right. Sad moment. And I forgot what it was. God damn it. As infamous streamer, his main brand will be to beg his viewers to sub? Oh, an infamous streamer. I'm sorry to hear that. Obviously, stream are full, but understand there is stuff financially, so I'd appreciate what you have. People will run away if you're coming across negatively. Let's see, what was I gonna say? It was a wholesome thing. I think that the main thing I want to say to wrap up the general notion of it, like, you can apply this to the content creation's conversation at the moment, but anything in life, be happy about the chapter you were able to experience. No matter if you were a creator of something, not just content creation, but maybe you had a business or anything. Maybe you were an artist. Be happy about the journey you had and take what you learned from that and go on to the next chapter. Don't be too focused on the previous chapter because you might be missing out on greatness in your next chapter. You know? And this means that you're too focused on what has been that you're missing out on what will be. Let yourself enjoy the journey of life instead of missing out on life because you found one shiny rock and you can't stop looking at that. Maybe you won't find a rock as shiny as that, but at least you have it in your collection. You know, the more you sit there and you just like hold that shiny rock and miss out on the other rocks, you will also diminish its glistening, and you will just have anxiety and bad feelings about something that was beautiful. Don't fill beauty with pain. Something I kind of want to look over. I had a friend really hung up on similar concerns. You will. If you guys want to talk about stuff like this, you can always do so. My DMs are open. This is also, as I've been mentioning, why I want to have a podcast about how you can make the most out of what you have instead of being so concerned about what you want to have be. Because I think a lot of people could benefit from a podcast that reminds us of the powerful tools around us instead of the powerful tools beyond our reach. Like, the people who have those tools started most of the time with the tools you have. Some are obviously born into rich lives. Ignore that, that's like a small percentage. Most people use the same tools you have now. So ask yourself how you can do it in a way that makes you passionate. I have not posted the first episode, I still need to get around to that, actually. But it will also elevate that there's a reason I'm not like mentioning any names in what I'm saying in if you guys are, just because we all have our own different stories. One moment. In this weird dream, there are two deaths, one at each end of a cycle. At its center, there's a light, dissonance made manifest. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I need to check the to-do list. Claudia has a wonderful idea. Thank you. It doesn't stretch me too thin as much as I just need to get started. It's one of those things where I feel weird about doing something I'm not used to. And I really just need to get started with a podcast. But anyway, we all have our own stories, and I don't want to participate in the notion of saying if a streamer is doing something right or wrong. It's more up to the viewers to decide if the streamer is right or wrong for them to watch. The streamer might still be doing right things, and you're just not feeling the vibe, you know? So I just want to clarify that no matter who you mention, I'm going to be the same. Even if you were to bring up the, like Insim's name, I'd still be neutral. Yeah, Sarah, it's like I said, it's not about dedicating a stream weekly or bi-weekly to it. It's about just getting started at all, because I need to normalize making a podcast, and then it just starts rolling like a ball. So, like, I just need to find myself starting. So after that, bi-weekly, weekly, whatever, that falls into position 2. It's just getting started, getting the format, getting the circumstance. Oh, thank you, Hexentart.
Take these as a thank you for
I'll
the
need to check that
advice.
other person out you mentioned. Also, thank you, Delhana. Thank you for the 215 biddies. No worries. Like I said, my DMs are open if you ever want to talk about stuff like this for your own journey, or if you're concerned about someone. And I can share some thoughts, which isn't something that you should end your stories is on, but like, I can always share thoughts. A car? Yesterday I dreamt of cars. Yo, Phoebe, hope you're having a lovely day. I'm having an amazing day. We're gonna be playing GeoGuessr later, and I think it's gonna be super fun. Moses and the memes in the odd game? Yes! Like, I have a person, Cutesy is a streamer here on Twitch. They have a super amazing voice and VTuber model. It looked almost like there was something there, but I think it was the store. And they keep sending me messages. Yo, Shiloh Carpet! About Xenoblade Chronicles, my favorite game. and it's just so much fun when I get a message suddenly, like a few weeks apart, where it's like, I'm at this part of Xenoblade. Ah, look at my car, it's so tiny now. Opalia is such a great game. Is it carpet everyone had as a kid? Yes! I just love how some things are just universal and still a thing. Oh, Buddy to go. Thank you for redeeming that charity event. We'll spin the wheel very shortly. I feel like I've been standing around talking too much. I want to make sure I progress a little bit before we do that, so we don't just stand still too much. Of course, in the game, like I said, DMs are open. Let's see, I love Cutesy. So happy for her setting up her own stream team. Oh, she set up her own stream team? Yo, I hadn't heard that. What's the idea behind it? Excuse you? What the hell? No! No. I'm gonna run. Dude, I have endless stamina. Screw you. Look at me, I can run. Can I loop it here? Oh shit, I can't! Oh no. Run! Ay, ay! Would you still love me if I was a car? They're the cuties? Oh my god, I love that. Oh, dude, that's too good. So I guess we came from here, we went down into garage, and then there's something up here. You discovered the film thing on Steam. It's a free little app. Yes, Bongo Cat. It tappy taps when you type or click. The more you tap or click, the more tappy taps. Yes! I've actually seen that one. It looks really cute. Was that my car? I think that wasn't my car. I think that's the car god. A Bongo Cat running right now. I wonder how many are. Ah, shit, he's there again! He escaped! He found a shortcut. Oh, wait, I'm out of... Run! Stop having freaking asthma! What? Got him. My car is fit, man. Hey, thank you for the follow. I think the goal is to get him to come this way. Hello? The way he looks at me, like, it looks up. He's like... Yeah, I think we're fine. Doesn't seem like there's any other path for him to go. Ha! Stuck. Let's go. Oh, found a road! And ghost. And him again! Shit! So tired! I'm not tired! I'm dying. Also, I'm not a car, so I can't be tired. Oh no. I need to run. I'm trying to! Sick. Did I take this up? Me and the boys. Oh no, a huge log is in the way. That sounds like me in the bathroom. Anyway. But is this giving you Metal Gear Solid 3 vibes? Good question! Wow, sir! Wow, sir! Oh, it looked like he was riding them. Did you also say timber within the bathroom? Maybe I do. I never choose to be of steel, and in the dark, I did not see. Wait, am I a car? There's only one thing left to do. in this great world, there's only roads. I mean, there are also people and trees. Just eat a ring. Wait, what? So that we're just gonna drink gasoline, I guess. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to bleed a man to drink all the gasoline so I can run some more. I am a car and I drink all the gasoline. And when I have drunk this too, then I will have some ruptured spleens. Bada bing, bada bum, bada bing, bum, bum. How you doing, Emma Steves, by the way? Good morning. Holy crap, he's, oh my god. Wait, I just grew a freaking part of my car? I am Turbo Team. Shut! Why are they speeding up with my speeding up? Oh, look, whoa. Ah!
Exclamation.
Oh, I can drive into them now. Yes! Drink, drink, drink. Hell yeah. Phoebe, thank you for the 40 months and another $1 to cancer research. Thank you. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Finish Act 3 and escape the nightmare. Let's go. What's happening? I am becoming a car in a world where cars are life. Cars are love. This is how Transformers were made. Oh shit! I literally drove on the side of the road. This was literally my fault. Is that Emily? Emily, maybe you shouldn't have been so careless. Oh, dude, and go your birthday party, Yellow Beans. Magic Johnny, too, thank you for gifting a sub to Okutioki Yoki. Love the name. Wait, that's the what's left of them? How hard did I hit them? Excuse you? For all those creatures is what we saw of the person that we drove over. How hard do you need to hit someone to have them look like that? Developer Pablo Malmarina. This was a fun game. I do not really apologize, but apologize slightly for the prolonged standing still. But I liked this. I think this was good. It was a different game, which is like, it has the right vibe of like, what the heck am I currently experiencing? And I just love that. I just love that so much. Yeah, it's unique. I dare say that. I don't think I've ever played a game where eventually you become a car and you hit someone so hard, they become goo. Hold any key to skip, but it's not skipping. Okay, I gotta check. What achievements do we have? Did I get all of them? 4 out of 6. Find all documents, immediately try to escape. Wait, okay, I need to get that one at least. We're gonna do a new game. We just need to grab this achievement, it's too easy. It's like 2 extra minutes. Trying to impregnate... Haley, the first thing to like casually read is someone saying, just casually trying to impregnate my dino. Like... that sentence... out of context. It sounds like You're calling your partner a dinosaur. I'm just casually trying to impregnate my dino, my partner. In an arc from a bug, so I can replace the one I lost while my bongo cat taps along. If you go outside of the gaming circles, someone hearing that sentence is like, your cat is doing what while you're doing what to the dino? Hello? Okay, let's just walk, because this gives an achievement. Oh, wow, that was super fast. Easy peasy, we're done. So, if you happen to watch this on Arctitube, hope you had a really good time. And if you do happen to have games like this you want to suggest, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, maybe I'll still see you in the next one. Bye, Arctitube. Bye-bye. Bye.